This video is brought to you by Squarespace. What would America's future Air Force look like in the next 20 years? What insane new aircraft would they be deploying, and what new jets would they fly, and what cutting-edge technology is right around the corner? Today we're talking fighters, helicopters, drones, and super secret stealth bombers that will be all over America's skies in the year 2040. Starting off this list in the coolest possible way is the next generation air dominance fighter. This thing is a beast, and believe it or not, it may have already flown. Gone is the tail, and introduces an even more advanced weapon system, stealth capabilities, and highly advanced artificial intelligence. Now, it's rumored that this prototype of this aircraft has already been flown, with the Assistant Secretary of the Air Force, Will Roper, stating that a full-scale prototype was tested in the skies above the deserts of Nevada back in 2020. Maybe that's why they wanted us all to stay isolated and at home. When the testing is complete and awarded, this jet will be built either by Lockheed Martin or Boeing, with a possible order of 200 jets to replace the F-22 Raptor. Yes, you heard me right. What may surprise you is that the future domestic defender of the US airspace isn't the F-22 Raptor, originally built to go toe-to-toe against anything that the rest of the world has. But as it turns out, this was totally overkill and pretty much an expensive blunder, especially with many of America's foes are insurgents living in caves. Rather, the US Air Force is looking backward towards the F-15 to expand its role as the F-15EX with modern technology, avionics, and weapons. This aircraft will quickly fill any gaps in the homeland's defense and be a masterstroke in weapon sales around the world. Cha-ching! But no Air Force is complete without bombers, and that's what we're going to talk about next. Introducing the Northrop Grumman B-21 Raider. This long-range strike bomber is designed to serve as a stealthy, long-range intercontinental strategical bomber capable of delivering both conventional and thermonuclear munitions. The primary objective of the B-21 is to replace the Rockwell B-1 Lancer and the Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit in the US Air Force's arsenal by the year 2040, with the potential to phase out even the Boeing B-52 Stratofortress thereafter, with a first flight slated for 2027. And you bet this is also for sale for America's allies around the world, with my home country Australia most recently just passing on it. Damn, choosing instead to focus on drone warfare. That's right, my kangaroo brothers in arms are doubling down on highly autonomous fighters, specifically the MQ-28 GhostBat. Built in partnership with Boeing, the GhostBat boasts a versatile modular mission package system enabling seamless adaptation to diverse sensor and weapon configurations tailored to its specific mission requirements. It can cover distances of up to 2,000 nautical miles whilst attaining speeds of up to Mach 0.95. Operating either autonomously or in conjunction with other GhostBats or manned aircraft, it demonstrates remarkable flexibility. We can expect by 2040 the American Air Force to have countless drone aircraft that follow their fighter aircraft hosts into combat, quickly doubling the numbers on the front line to overwhelm the enemy without any threats and without loss of life. Well, American loss of life, so to speak. And as for my little Australia, we are going to start with a humble 6. But that's not all. America also plans to replace other famous aircraft in their team, like the iconic Black Hawk. Yes, it looks like it's time for this old bird to be retired by something that looks incredibly different and honestly kinda sick. Meet the Bell V-280. This is a tilt-rotor aircraft that can carry up to 14 troops with 4 crew, and it can fly up to 280 knots per hour, hence the name the V-280. It also has an impressive range that can eliminate forward air bases in operational areas. For example, only needing one airport to reach all of Afghanistan. Now that's damn impressive. In one major difference from the early V-22 Osprey tilt rotor, the engines remain in place while the rotors and drive shafts tilt. A drive shaft runs through the straight wing, allowing both the prop rotors to be driven by a single engine in the event of engine loss. The V-280 will also have a retractable landing gear, a triple redundant fly-by-wire control system, and a V-tail configuration. What's even more insane is that this is not just going to be a transport helicopter, but also an attack version as well. Bell and Lockheed claim that the AV-280 variant can launch rockets, missiles, and even small unmanned aerial vehicles forward or aft with no rotor interference, even in forward flight mode and cruise altitudes with the rotors facing forward. Both the Army and the Marines are suddenly very interested. With the prototype built and flying, there are rumors that Bell is looking to an order book of 2,000 to 4,000 aircraft. Totally nuts, and the future of the US helicopter fleet. And coming in last but not least is our own top secret Dark Star. Now this part is going to be full of rumors, but there is such evidence that this project exists, the sequel to the SR-71 Blackbird. Dubbed a variety of names such as the SR-72 Son of the Blackbird or Dark Star, this hypersonic spy, attack and plane is truly the fastest manned object in the sky. Able to reach speeds of up to Mach 6 and fire hypersonic missiles that could reach Mach 20, this would put America's dominance on the map. And the best part? It's probably already flying. It was originally conceived to be a drone aircraft to be redeployed where spy satellites couldn't reach in time. The development has reached the point where the prototype has been built. Aircraft manufacturer Lockheed Martin recently tweeted about the famed SR-71 Blackbird being the fastest acknowledged crewed air-breathing jet aircraft. As first noted in the Warzone, this tweet could be a subtle reference to the SR-72 being much faster and already flying, the long-rumored hypersonic successor to this Blackbird. And then in November 2018, Lockheed Martin stated that a prototype of the SR-72 was scheduled to fly at least by 2025, with entry into service in the mid-2030s, meaning that when we get to our hypothetical 2040 era, it's already going to be flying for 10 years. With this in mind, it looks like that the future of America's Air Force is clear and bright, and nothing else in the sky will claim their dominance. Well, apart from those Tic Tac UFOs and black triangles with anti-gravity technology built by the Nazis. But be sure to subscribe when we break down the most insane UFO spots on our next Found and Explained video.